This is The Process Shot. I'm Michael. I'm stuck in a haunted movie theater, and I've seen Jour de fête, a French comedy feature from 1949 directed by Jacques Tati. In a quiet village somewhere in the countryside, a traveling fair makes a stop for a day or so, upending the locals for a while as the festivities and partying swings into high gear. Among the usual sideshow attractions is a small cinema, which in itself brings concern to Francois, the village postman, whose travel by bike pales in comparison to the film's display of American mail delivery speeds. Already the butt of jokes by others in the town, he decides to make a change, though it goes to show that just because you can try something new doesn't mean you should. Or, well, something to that effect. To put it simply, this is a very small story in a very cozy town where nothing of great importance happens. It's almost a bit too uneventful in that way, but only because this film is more about the people here and how they go about their day, traveling fair or not. The actual events concerning Francois don't even begin until maybe halfway through the film, and even then it starts as a background gag rather than something with a more direct focus up front. In any case, this movie isn't just a collection of skits and ideas. Most everything that does happen does have a general thematic connection that is built up and developed as time goes on. Specifically in the idea of older ways of life and labor being mocked or replaced by newer and speedier methods of work, even if those new ways are unnecessary or inappropriate. It's a concept that is made much more prominent in the last half of the film through Francois, whose taking to these alleged advancements could be its own short film in a way. That is, it's such a shift from the film's first half and its general tone that it could exist as its own thing. But in another sense, it also serves to cement those very themes by showing the impracticality of a dramatic and sudden change in behavior. Either way, the movie as a whole manages to remain fun and imaginative, not only in this premise, but in the other elements of the world. Jour de fête's technical construction is also rather unique, effectively making up a good amount of the greater tone and attitude outside of the movie's pacing. Pretty much all audio is natural, with some noises highlighted above others for comedic effect, while also emphasizing the quiet nature of the town itself through pockets of silence and low volumes. Cinematography usually stays wide, rarely ever moving in close-up on anything, likely because the framing of people and scenarios is more important, as it allows for visual comedy in the background of scenes. Editing is just as necessary for these gags, cutting with a nice rhythm and balance between comedy and comfort, and keeping to a slow and steady pace no matter how busy or lively an actual image might be. I've probably said everything there is to say by this point, which just shows how simple the movie is in its construction, and yet how much can actually be done with its focus on the people of the town. Most of all, I think the quietness of the town and its people is essential in solidifying the greater themes, and the contrast between a bustling yet haphazard modernity and more traditional lifestyles and practices. Jour de fête, Jacques Tati, 1949. 3.5 stars. I'd recommend it, even if it does start out a bit sleepy. Maybe I just need to drink more coffee in the morning. That's it for this review. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a comment. subscribe to the channel for more reviews. It's nice to take things slow every once in a while, but that's pretty much all I do around here anyways.